Hey guys, it's Nick with Table 19 Media, and in this video we are going over the iPhone 12 Pro Max, what the video quality is like, what the photo quality is like, and also my first impressions and a little bit of a review using it in the field. Let's go. First, let's start with my expectations about the iPhone 12. I knew I would be getting the Pro Max version, which is the larger version. I decided to go with the Pacific blue color. Now, from the beginning, I've usually just gotten the whatever black color, whatever the matte black color is with an iPhone. But for some reason, I saw the blue and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna change it up a little bit this time around and get the Pacific blue version of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And I'll say overall, I think it's, I'm pretty impressed with the camera. I like the ergonomics of it. I like the feel of it. I noticed, first thing I noticed is that the camera right here, the three cameras right here, are a lot larger than the iPhone 11 that I had previous to this. So that was immediately, I noticed that just overall the cameras are larger. Overall, it still feels about the same in hand. Obviously you have less bevels around it, but overall, I really enjoy having it in hand and being able to shoot with it. My expectations for the iPhone 12 were just better quality all around. I wanted to make sure that in upgrading to the 12 that I'm going to be getting better video quality, better photo quality with it, and also especially something that was advertised was also better low light. That's what I'm really looking forward to when getting the iPhone 12 is just a step up in the quality, a noticeable step up in quality. So many times maybe there's a technical quality, but the visual quality maybe isn't that noticeable. So I was really looking for a noticeable quality in the photos and the video department of the new iPhone 12. So soon after I got the phone, I went to the beach at sunset to capture some photos and video there at the beach at sunset to get some good idea of the dynamic range. Since we're at sunset, where I'm going to be at, you have the highlights of the sun setting, but also the the blacks and the shadows of the beach, and people that are where the sun's to their back or in front of them. So you're definitely getting a varied range of lighting there at the beach. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to go do that, and here are some of those clips now. while shooting with this at sunset, I did notice to me it seemed like an improvement in the dynamic range as I'm setting the exposure for these clips. Again, what I'm looking for is that this footage is not going to look like it's shot on an iPhone, but that it's shot on a cinema camera. As maybe an unfair comparison that might be, I'm definitely looking for that kind of quality in those shots, so that when I'm on the go, I know that I can still be capturing great images, great video with the iPhone 12 that could potentially mix in nicely with my other camera that I'm using for projects. Now these clips are shot at 24 frames a second, and I do like how they look. I do like how I didn't have to really do much to these images to make them look good or make them pop. They the sensor did that pretty much. I did not shoot these in log or anything like that. I just shot them in natural color. I wanted to see what it looks like right out of the phone. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with the results. I also shot some clips in 4K at 60 frames a second. And you can see that when you slow it down for either 24 or 30, that slow motion does look nice and smooth. Overall, I do think it looks better than the iPhone 11. I feel like there is more dynamic range that I am getting out of this camera. Now let's move on to something that was touted by Apple with the iPhone 12, and that is shooting in HDR or Dolby Cinema HDR. So to me, this is it's one of those, I don't want to say a gimmick, because it's not a gimmick, but it's one of those things that unless you have an HDR display, you are not going to see the difference. It's one of those things that, hey, it's good to know that you have it, but the practicality of you using it and seeing a difference is not going to be that much. Now, obviously, there are some that will be able to shoot in HDR and see the difference because of the project that they're working on or the output of the project. But for the average person that's going to have this phone, that's it's just one of those things. It's one of those settings that I doubt you'll ever have to turn on. But it's definitely cool to know that I would be able, if needed, I would be able to shoot in 10-bit Dolby Cinema HDR, and that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to have in your back pocket. I do want to mention that my favorite app to use in shooting video with an iPhone is Filmic Pro. And just before I shot this video, Filmic Pro did release a version 3 of their log color profile specifically for the iPhone 12. So I'll be doing a separate video on that just to show a couple examples of the log 3 with the Filmic Pro. But setting that to the side, I still use Filmic Pro to shoot all the video that I have on my phone. I will say that I've already used some clips that I've shot on my iPhone 12 on some smaller projects that I've done here and there for friends and organizations where I need to get some clips on the go, and I really just had my phone. So I've already been able to shoot stuff on my phone and put it into a project, and people have no clue that it was shot on my iPhone and just assume that it was shot on my regular camera. So that's definitely good to know. And the few people that I did mention, hey, oh, that shot right there, I did shoot on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. They're kind of blown away, like, oh wow, that looks fantastic. So that's always good to hear that shooting on your phone and mixing it into some footage with a higher end camera, it blends in well, and it definitely doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. So that's definitely something to look forward to. All right, if you have the iPhone 12, you let me know in the comments what your impressions are. How do you like using it, shooting with it, taking photos, video? Let me know in the comments below. Also, shoot me any questions that you have about shooting with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, anything that you would like me to do more videos on. For more information about that, let me know in the comments below. Also, while you're here, check out our 2 courses, one for photo and one for video, both shooting real estate photos and video with your iPhone. I'll be adding new lessons and videos to those courses with the iPhone 12 so you can see what that camera can do for real estate. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe, hit that bell so that you can see more videos like this. I'm Nick with Table 19 Media. I'll see you in the next video.